Hey everybody, my name's Kristina, and I decided to do an angel reading and send you some messages from the spiritual realm. It is August, going into September, a new season, new changes for a lot of us, no matter what we're doing. We're going into the fall, cooler weather, football season. A lot of us are going to school, a lot of us maybe sending our kids to school or maybe starting new jobs, just whatever, just living life. But regardless, we're going into a new season and, warm weather is over for a lot of us. So, I just wanted to give you some advice on what you can expect as you go into the cooler months ahead. So, and this reading is for everyone, listening or watching this can hopefully take away some key information and some insight onto the energies of what's happening, in September. The messages may not pertain to your life and your situation, but, I hope that you can find some beneficial insight into messages that I pull. I've already mixed the cards up, so I will start choosing some cards at random, and we'll see what we get here. So let's see what's going on in September for everybody. 5 of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. And a lot of us, we go into the fall, we're all excited, if we're going back to school, we're all excited, new things are happening, meeting new people. There's a lot of things going on in the fall, September, it's a busy time for many of us. And this card is just saying, just focus on one thing at a time. Just focus instead of focusing on doing this and that and this and that, and you're like all over the place. Just do one thing, focus on one thing, choose a goal, work on that. Just do one thing at a time. A lot of us we're just trying to do everything all at once, and there's only a certain amount of time in our days to get things done, so we're just frenzied, and this card is like, chill, just do one thing at a time. So, just get your priorities in order and just focus on just doing one task at a time instead of like 5 million things all at once where you're stretched out everywhere. Don't get yourself all frazzled and stressed out and overwhelmed, because you've got too much going on inside your head. So you're inside your life. Just breathe, just do one thing at a time, or even if it's just a couple of things at a time, just do the most important task first, your big goals first, don't try to do everything all at once, You're just one person, so just remember that, just one person. You're not Superman, you're not Superwoman, you're just one person. So just remember that and keep that in mind. And don't try to take on more than you can handle. And then High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition, have patience, carefully consider what it is you want before acting. think that this goes back to choosing your goals, like what you want to accomplish. September is new season, new beginnings. What is it that you want to achieve? What are your goals? What do you want to happen as you go into the cooler months, as you go back to school, or if you start that new project or the new job, or whatever you're doing? What is it that you want to gain? What is it that you want to accomplish? What are your goals? What do you want to see happening? And think over your goals and what you would like to happen. What you're trying to achieve and manifest. You got to have some kind of outline, some kind of plan in motion, or you just jump into things, because then it just gets messy. And as I said before, your thoughts are all over the place. You got so much going on. You got millions of things going on in your head, and your ideas and your thoughts. You just get scattered, and you feel overwhelmed, and that's just so many problems that you're causing for yourself. When you can just breathe and just do one or two things at a time, and just focus on what you're trying to manifest, what you really want to see happen in your life, what you want to achieve. And listen to what your spirit guides are saying, what your higher self is saying, what your soul is telling you, what does it want, What does your higher self want you to achieve? So, what does it want for you? It wants the best for you, of course. And so, just take some time out and just check in with your higher self and see what it wants for you. See what goals you should be pursuing. What you should be manifesting, and the best way to go about it. So just go within and honor your soul and your feelings. And renewal, or change of Jeremiah. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So September is it's a renewal time for most of us. Parents sending their kids back to school, college students going back to school. People maybe just starting new jobs, just living life. But September is just traditionally a time to prepare because things are changing in the fall. Summer is over with, the vacation time is over with. It's time for a lot of us to get serious, back to work, back to school, whatever. And life continues to move on, after your vacation is over with, and the great barbecues and the fun, life still goes on, just in a different direction. The leaves are changing, and and it's getting darker earlier for a lot of us, and it's just things are changing. Life is changing, and you have to change with it, and a lot of us don't want to change, or we can't change, and just evaluate, take stock of life, in September, or whenever you're watching this. What's going on with you? What's going on around you? Are things the way you'd like them to be? Evaluate the situation, evaluate your life, give yourself a little mini life review. Have you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish so far this year? And what needs to be done? What needs to be manifested or worked on? What projects? do you need to tackle and finish? You know, it's just access your life. You know, your inventory your life. You know, do a little mini review of where things are, where you are in your life. And, you know, make a little checklist for yourself and inventory everything, and, you know, get rid of what's not working, and, you know, it's just, you know, if you have to move in a new path, a new direction, then, you know, this is a good time to start working on that. So don't stay stagnant, you know, keep moving. Life always moves in a direction, and, you know, you got to move with it. So for a fire, contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project, and, you know, and I think it's all about finding peace and happiness where you are in life and what you've done so far. And, you know, a lot of us haven't met our goals that we set for ourselves in life. You know, maybe we didn't get married yet, maybe we didn't have the family we wanted, or the career we wanted, or, you know, the house we thought we'd live in. You know, it's just, maybe we just didn't accomplish what we thought we'd accomplished by now. But try to find peace in what you do have, and gratitude, and, you know, and just, I keep thinking that, you know, you're meant to do some kind of inventory of your life, like a life review, and see what needs to be worked on, what needs to be finished, you know, what you haven't completed. And, you know, with diligence and effort and some hard work, and, you know, things will manifest for you, and if it's meant to be, you know, things will go in the right direction if it's meant to happen. Projects will be completed, you know. You know, I mean, like I said before, there's only so many hours in a day that you can do things. But just do the best you can, and know that, you know, everything is working out the way it's meant to be. Everything is where it's supposed to be for you at this moment. And try to find peace with that. Try to find happiness with, you know, how things are, even if life isn't where you want it to be, you know, where you don't have everything you thought you'd have right now, you know. It's okay, you know, it's okay to not be okay. Just ask your spiritual team for guidance, your archangels, you know, your ascended masters, your higher self, whoever you'd like to work with. Ask for guidance on what, you know, you can do, what you should manifest or work at manifesting, and you know, and your spiritual team is going to help you find that peace you're seeking if you don't have it already. So just work on finding some peace with how things have gone for you so far. And King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Open your heart and mind to those around you. You know, we all meet people from all walks of life, you know, and, you know, people come and go in our lives, you know. Maybe you know the King of Water already, Maybe this person is in your life and he's a friend, he's an advisor, lover, neighbor. He's just giving you all kinds of advice, and helping you and with your life and your goals and just being a good friend, companion, whatever. Maybe you know him already. Maybe he's on his way in your life, or he's in the future. When you meet people, just give everyone a chance to wow you and amaze you, because you just never know what people can offer you and what you can offer them. You could meet someone, but they just don't really do it for you right away. Like you don't feel any sparks. You don't want to be their friend or whatever. You don't listen to what they have to say. Maybe they're kind of weird or whatever. They dress differently than you do, or I don't know. They got 600 million tattoos. I mean, just whatever. They're different, but maybe they're really intelligent. Maybe they're really educated. They got 20 years of college. I mean, and maybe the person who looks totally different and acts totally different is really like intelligent and has so much to offer you, like in a spiritual manner. Maybe not, physical relationship, but maybe like this person could offer you so much in ways of guidance and wisdom and just advice, and maybe this person has the ability to connect you to other people that can even help you even further. I mean, just give people a chance, just give people that opportunity before you just write them off, and just count down and just throw them away. I mean, not throw them away, but, just give people a shot, because this King of Water, he could, this person could show up, and if you're not open to meeting this beautiful person, you're going to miss out on wonderful things. So I just feel like this card is saying to give everyone a chance, give everyone, the opportunity to just blow you away with amazing insight and wisdom and, conversations over coffee or whatever. You just never know, when you meet someone, how they are. So don't just look at them and be like, oh, no. At least give them one chance, one chance, and then, then decide. Because, that could be your King of Water, and if you say no right away, you just walked away from this, what could have been an amazing conversation, what could have been just beautiful insight, and you just never know, like, how people are. So just give people chances and opportunities to express themselves and be who they are before you just write them off. And this is 5 of Earth. Fear surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. Well, we all have money fears. I mean, that's just the fact of life. Unless we're like, billionaires, like independently wealthy. We have fears of money, fears of lack, fears of doing without. And as I said in the previous card, you meet someone and they can really help you out. This card is saying to accept help from other people, and you don't know where that help is coming from. It could be, for someone totally off the wall, like, that you never would expect to receive guidance and insight from. You just never know. So, just give everything just one opportunity, just one chance to amaze you and wow you and dazzle you, and be open to getting help and insight and wisdom, and don't shut down your mind, don't close your mind off to new ideas, new people, and just new things. At least just give it a chance, and then if it's not for you, it's not for you. But you owe it to yourself to give it a try, give things a try, give new ideas a try, give new creations a try, give new people a try, give new opportunities a try, just whatever, before automatically just shutting down and be like, no, that's not going to happen, and you just never know where good things come from. So, you owe it to yourself to just explore all the opportunities and options that's out there in the world for you. So whatever comes your way, just give it a chance, to see how amazing it could be. And, it could just be a wonderful thing, wonderful person coming to you, wonderful advice coming to you, wonderful business opportunity coming to you. Like it's dry, dehydrated a little bit. So just be wise and be smart, and give people a chance and give things a chance. And that's what the last two cards have been wanting me to tell you. Just be open-minded to what's on the way to you, or what could be on the way to you, and show gratitude for what wonderful things that does come to you. Be grateful for it. Ten of Air. End of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from addiction. Okay, September, as I said before, things change, right? The seasons are changing. Fall's on the way, time is going on, whether we like it or not, The days pass us by, the weeks, the months, the years, time goes on, and there's all kinds of changes, as time goes on. All things are happening. And, you have to go with the flow of life. Go with the flow of change. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck. You're going to just be staying here while the world moves on. And people move on around you. And you're just stuck in your little spot. And maybe you're in a really bad place in life, like I said, maybe you didn't accomplish your educational goals, or your career goals, or your relationship goals. We all have goals in life, and all those goals go unfulfilled for one reason or the other. Just that's only for you to know your reasons why things didn't work out the way they did. Maybe you just didn't have the money to go to that expensive college, or maybe you turn down the wrong person, for marriage or whatever. We all have choices, decisions to make. Sometimes, we inadvertently make the wrong choices, and things just don't go the way they planned. And that's just life, It's just how the cookie falls sometimes. But just go with the changes and embrace what's happening and what's here for you, what's in your life. Embrace whatever it is and just accept it, and know that things are crappy right now. It's not gonna be like this forever. Time changes. Everything changes. Things are going to get better. Things could get worse. Things could get better. It's a 50-50 chance. 50 chance things will get better, 50 chance things will get worse. But if you work on yourself, if you work on manifesting, if you put that positive energy and you ask Spirit for guidance and help in manifesting, I guarantee you most likely have a better chance of, manifesting awesome things, life isn't always great and life isn't always bad. It's just we're here to experience different aspects and different realms and different things. And sometimes it's heartbreaking that we experience. Sometimes it's love and happiness and joy. And other times it's just a lot of grief. And things will improve. One way or the other, things do improve over time. It may not be tomorrow or the next day or next week, but just keep plugging away and working on things, and things will get better. If you want them to get better, like if you really want to put the effort and the time and the energy into improving things for yourself, working on your career, or working on finding a better relationship, or working on finding a better job. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes energy, and you got to be willing to make the steps to better yourself and better everything. So that's what this card is really saying. Just things can get better, but you got to make the effort, put the time into it, and energy into it. Unity. Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So, we all need guidance. We all stumble in life. We all, need direction. And best place to find guidance is in spirit. What is spirit? Spirit is your higher self. It is your soul. It is the God that you believe in. Whatever God that is, that's for you to know. Whatever God you believe in, that is spirit. That's your church, your temple, your organization that you go to worship the God that you believe in. That's spirit. And chances are you can find the people that can help you in such a place. Probably won't find spiritual people hanging out at the bar on a Friday night. But you're not going to find them shooting pool in a smoky little club or whatever, on Saturday night. You're not going to find spiritual people there. I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't. But it's unlikely. You won't find the right people there that you wanna meet for your spiritual goals. So if you want to meet spiritual people, then you will go to spiritual places. You'll go to like a church or a temple or some kind of a retreat. Where you work on yourself, do yoga, whatever. And in places like that is where you're going to find these spiritual people, most likely, and the mentors, and the guidance, and the advisors, that can really open the doors for you, and even just listen to you, and bounce ideas off of, I just couldn't see myself, at a nightclub on a Friday night, hanging out and talking about spiritual stuff. Over beer, and shooting pool, and listen to loud music. I just can't see it happening in reality, and if you can see it, hey, more power to you, but I can't see it, You know, it's not working for me, but, you know, it might work for you if you can find spiritual help, you know, at that nightclub. You know, whatever works for you, but anyway, that's what this card is saying. You know, go where you're going to find the right people, you know. Be where you need to be. Put yourself in the right situations where you're going to meet the right people. So, be smart, you know. Do smart things and hang out in the right places. And I got strength. Archangel Ariel. Good inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. You know, we're all guilty of judging people, obviously. You know, we see someone on the street with a zillion tattoos, you know, and the piercings, and you know, the punk look, you know, the 6 different color hair, you know what I'm talking about. Just people who are so different from us. People who stress radically. You know, we just have formed opinions about those people and other, and not just those kind of people, but like everybody. We form opinions about everybody. Like, you're forming an opinion about me, you know, and you don't even know me. So, I mean, you know, you're forming opinions about your neighbors, and you don't know your neighbors, maybe. Or, you know, you're forming opinions about the grocery store clerk, and I'm pretty sure you don't know the grocery store clerk, you know, on a first name basis. You know, it's just, we all form opinions about people, like, that we meet, and some of those opinions aren't true. You know, like the person with the 6 color hair, you know, you might think, oh, he's a high school dropout, and then he could have gone to like Harvard or Yale or something. I mean, you don't know. Maybe his family owns a college or something, and you just don't know the people, where they come from, and, you know, what they do, or, you know, you just don't know people until you give them a chance. So just release, you know, your judgments and your bias until you have a reason to, you know, form your opinions. You know, because there's people that you think are just losers, and, you know, they could be really amazing and intelligent, and, you know, they have all these degrees, and, you know, and they own like half the planet. I mean, you just don't know. So you don't know until you know. So find the strength to give people a chance. And that's a theme of this reading, is just lose your opinions until you have the facts. You know, like, don't judge people, like, just because, you know, you think it's cool to judge people and you don't even know anything about them. You know, I mean, we're all guilty of making snap decisions about people, and, you know, I mean, you don't have to like people, you don't have to love people, but you shouldn't be filled with hate and, you know, resentment for someone that you don't know. You know, I mean, Spirit doesn't want you to be harsh towards people that you don't know. You know, like, just release your fears and your bias and your opinions. Know the facts. Get the facts, you know. Facts tell the truth. You know, find that strength to get the facts straight and be a very good person to help to others. You know. So, you know, if you're thinking about me, oh, she can't speak clearly, and she's pale. I'm like, well, I'm also a heart patient too. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, you think you know someone, but and you find something about them, you're like, wow, I never would have known that. See? That's just an example. Anyway, just give people a chance, really. Then I got 2 of air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision is stalemate, pretending there is no problem. You know, and it's just, you know, going back to life changing, life going on, life moving. So we all have decisions to make on a day-to-day basis. Day-to-day basis, we all decide on something, what we're going to do, what we're going to eat, what we're going to drink, what we're going to wear, who we're going to hang out with, who we're not going to hang out with. You know, what is your decisions going to be today? What will your decisions be? Will it be good decisions? Will it be bad decisions? So make the right decisions. If there's problems in your life, if there's conflicts, if there's things that aren't balanced out, you know, if there's things that need to be resolved, don't just ignore them, because problems don't go away by themselves. Your money problems aren't going to be improving overnight. You know, your relationship problems aren't going to be improving overnight. You've got to actively work on it and fix it, you know. Do something to fix things, you know. And just looking away, pretending that things are just fine in your life, and, you know, you can't pay your bills, and your marriage or falling apart, you know, and you're fighting with your best friend over stupid stuff. You know, you gotta work on those issues, those conflicts, because, you know, you don't want problems in life. Nobody wants problems in life. You know, so do your best to balance out your problems, your relationships, and your issues. Work going on before they get like majorly out of hand. You know, that little fight turns into a major ordeal. You know, and words are said that you can't take back, and they're hateful and ugly and nasty. So, you know, don't let it escalate to that point. Don't let your money problems get to the point where, you know, you lose your house and you have clothes to wear, you know, and food to eat. You know, just get help from somewhere, from someone. Get help before it's just too late, you know, because things have escalated to the point where it's just harder and harder to fix. So, you know, just problems in your life. If there's conflicts, then, you know, this is the time we need to work on it. That's what this card's saying. You know, take action. Life experience. Archangel Cameo. Big life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So, you know, as I said at the very beginning, things change. You know, fall is about change. And no matter what month or season you're watching this, things have changed. You know, today isn't the same as it was yesterday. Things have changed while you're sleeping overnight. The world's changed while you're sleeping overnight. And you wake up today and things are a little bit different, I'm sure. You know, things have happened somewhere out there in the world. But what's happening in your world? What's happening with you right now? What's happening in your world? Is anything holding you back? Is anything holding you back from achieving your goals and what you want to manifest? But, you know, now's the time to spread your wings and fly, and, you know, life changes. And do you really want to be left behind? Do you want to be stuck in your spot in life as the world goes on and life goes on, and you're feeling stagnant because you're afraid to make decisions, you're afraid to make that move, you're afraid to go forward? You know, every day is different somehow, in some way or fashion. You know, every day is different, and we all have to make decisions on that day. We all have to make choices based on what's happening. So what choices are you making? Are you making the right ones? Are you making the right decisions? Are you with the right crowd? You know, are you getting the right spiritual help? Are you getting any spiritual help? You know, are you feeling stuck in life? I mean, what's holding you back from what you're trying to achieve and accomplish? You know, just take stock of what's going on with you and see what, you know, you need to change up, if anything. One more card to bounce out the reading, and I will pull Six of Earth. That's a nice card. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. To me, it sounds like abundance is on the way for a lot of you who are struggling with money, time. You know, I guarantee if you put effort into something, you'll find the rewards. May not be big rewards, but it'll be something. You know, if you're working 2 jobs, pay off that debt, eventually that debt will be paid off. Maybe not be like in a month or two, maybe it might take 6 months or 12 months or 2 years, but it'll be paid off if you just keep working and, you know, chugging away. You know, take advantage of opportunities that arise to you, you know, because maybe it might be the wrong opportunity, maybe it could be a great opportunity, but you won't know until you've given it a shot, giving it a chance. And I feel like the theme of this whole reading is just about giving things a chance, an opportunity, giving things and people just the opportunity to amaze you and show you what they can achieve and accomplish, you know, and how they can help you. And you just never know what is on the way. You never know what spirit is working on for you, you know, behind the curtains. You never know. You could go out today and, you know, and find $1 million somewhere. I mean, I doubt it. You'll find $1 million, but it's possible. So, I mean, you just have to be open to new things, or you could go out and find the love of your life, or maybe enter a contest and win a cruise to Jamaica or somewhere really, you know, warm and enticing. I mean, you just never know after that. You know, it's endless, you know, what can happen to you. So just keep that in mind, that opportunities are endless. Anything can happen to you. So, you know, so don't just be stuck in life when you could be working on yourself and making amazing things happen. So anyway, that's really all I have to say. I don't want to just be preaching to you or anything. I just feel that Spirit wants me to tell you just to give life the best chance possible. And so I'll leave it there. Give life, give people, give opportunities an amazing shot, and see where things take you. Well, I'll finish up by saying my name is Kristina. I am a Reiki healer. I am, you know, energy healer. I do meditations. I do tarot readings. I am also a heart patient, and I'm advanced heart failure. But it doesn't stop me from wanting to help you achieve the best life that you can achieve. So if you need me, as long as I'm here, I'll help you the best way I can. So have an amazing, amazing life. Thanks, bye.